Welcome to the Cold Kitchen! On today's episode, we're bringing you a little segment we like to call Internet Chef. This Internet Chef is brought to you by a person on Facebook whose name I don't remember. So if you were the one who gave us the idea for bologna cake, guess what? You get to take all the credit, because that's what we're doing. It's not like a real cake. You're not making an actual cake. You're just stacking bologna as to make it look like a cake. And one thing this recipe I think is in dire need of is some mustard, but we're testing the recipe here. We'll see how that goes. I think it needs some mustard, but we'll find out.
I think so. Bologna
Cake. Obviously, you're gonna need some bologna. The recipe specifically asked for good quality bologna. So, I got the best.
Is that like an oxymoron?
I don't know what they mean by that, but I definitely got the best bologna here in the Oscar Mayer one with all the meats. Not just beef. It comes by land, sea, and air.
Making this with the mortadella.
First thing we're gonna do is make the cheddar frosting. This episode is very cream cheese heavy, gotta tell you.
Wait, cheddar frosting start with cream cheese? Cream cheese and cheddar?
Get out of here, cream cheddar.
Like a spatula? Use God's spatula, come on. Get in there.
Alright, there we go, there's some of that. Here's where the actual cheddar comes in. We're gonna use, actual cheddar. We're gonna use half a cup of easy cheese.
That's
cheesy whip.
Fuck that, use the whole thing.
okay, so
Just take
somewhere
the plug out of the bottom and just let it go everywhere.
somewhere we're putting the moniker of cheddar on here. But
It does say cheddar
Yes.
on this. There we go.
Yeah, like the cheese lining at the top.
I love it. Yeah, spank it out. Oh, double spatulaception.
All you mofos complaining about not using spatulas. I heard you like spatulas, so I got you a spatula for your spatula, mofo. Next, we need a whole cup of cheese Ritz.
Ooh.
Now, it specified cheese Ritz.
Are these the ones that are...
That's all it said was cheese Ritz. There aren't like an actual Ritz that's cheese flavored. And these are Ritz cheddar bits.
You know,
Nothing was just cheese Ritz. It tells you to put these through a food processor, but I just don't want to dirty that many dishes. This is CultMoo. You should be used to this shit by now.
we gotta be bothered to run the dishwasher.
Plop. Get in here slow.
There's no like liquid or anything that you can put in there.
Nope.
Yeah, it's a cream cheese.
Yeah, cream cheese.
That ain't no liquid.
Cream cheese is in a liquid state.
Oh yeah, you tell me that when those mixers are all like fucked. Like completely fucked. It smells amazing. It really does smell like perfection.
And now we make our next mix, which is very simple. 2 ingredients: cream cheese and Hidden Valley Ranch mix.
I'm so excited for this!
Cream cheese is the outer?
Oh my god.
Nice.
So the recipe specifically calls for 12 ounces of cream cheese for this part. They don't sell cream cheese in 12 ounces. You get 8 or 16. So they also tell you 12 ounces of bologna. We found 16 ounces of bologna. So here's my math. They wanted 12 and 12. We got 16 and 16. Same fucking thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Here's where it all starts coming together.
Whoa.
Slap it down. So you spread it on.
Spread it on.
I put this down to keep it clean, but I think it's just going to get in the way. And then you just kind of keep going like this. All right. And then you use the last bit of frosting to cover your entire cake. It's time to frost.
Yay!
Our cake.
There you go. Look at that.
See, you use this to hide the corners. That's the secret behind cake decorating.
Okay, now you have plenty of cheese left. Can we make a smiley face on it? Please? Oh no! Why?
He's sad.
You brought so much sadness into the world! He's such a happy cake! Why?
Cover his sadness.
Oh. Now it looks like there's a reason for him to be sad. It's our melancholy little bologna. Oh, poor little fella.
I don't know if you got enough Ritz crackers for that amount of cake.
Oh, it looks perfect! I totally didn't think it would look this great coming out, but it looks great! That looks amazing right there.
It's fucking delicious. Obviously.
Yay!
You add the ranch to the cream cheese, and that makes like a super rich cream cheese. Or a super rich sort of ranch dressing kind of feel. You get a little bit of the cheddar from the frosting. It goes absolutely great on a Ritz cracker. The bologna gives it a little bit of texture, just barely. Sort of dilutes the creamy richness. Yeah, there's nothing not to love about this. I feel like maybe it's a little bit overboard to do all this to achieve what you're achieving, where you could kind of just mix the ranch dressing with the cream cheese and be good.
That's what I was wondering.
It's messy as fuck. Like, how are you not going to get this all over yourself? Some of that frosting.
Like, this seems like...
There's something about the bologna that brings it all together.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, fuck, it's good. I could eat all of this right now. Say, fuck you guys. You questioned my methods so many times.
Ooh.
I can't dip.
You're dipping wrong.
See, that's one thing. The bologna, you just can't dip into it. You have to actually have a knife. A bigger mouth. No, like everything about this is just delicious. Like the bologna, that was great with the other flavors. It's just, it would be nice if you could like cut through the bologna with your cracker instead of having to have like maybe not do as high of a layer, but maybe make it wider so you're like only cutting through something that's like 2 or 3 layers thick instead of taking out that big slice and having to de-layer it. But
Grandma already suffered so much for you, and now you're asking for her to rebuild her bologna cake?
Grandma was wrong. The thought process behind this is so stupid, but it turns out quite well.
There's a bit more cracker too.
Yeah, we need one of them fancy knives with like the angle in it for cutting cheese. Oh, he's going to sandwich method.
Yep, that's pretty dope. Some would even say shaggy too dope.
How dare you?
Some very finely diced onions would go really great in this. They'd add a little bit of texture and a lot more of that like fresh oniony sort of flavor. Because you can tell the chives want to be more of a star here. And I'd say that this is totally worth doing. It probably doesn't cost that much, and if you want to kind of like feed your friends and make them laugh a little bit, I think that this is going to be fantastic. So yeah, try that stuff out. So thank you for joining us for Internet Chef, where we scour the deep web for all kinds of forbidden recipes. Why don't you go ahead and leave one down in the comments below. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, follow all of our social media, and check me out over on twitch.tv/Loafy Molasses. I'm there all the time. We'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!